Well, the raccoons aren't even waiting for dark. They're coming out in broad daylight now. It's 5:30 in the evening. Well, they gotta eat too. Well, I took a trip today and I picked up a new piece of aluminum for my workbench. I wasn't going to have enough to do all that I needed to do to have both of my drill presses side by side. So I picked this up. It was less expensive to buy this used speed limit sign on Facebook Marketplace than it was to buy a piece of aluminum from Tractor Supply. So I took the opportunity and did this, and so now I'm going to set up my other drill press on here, drill a couple holes just to screw it down tight, and we'll go from there. So, this is the Goofy Garage after all, isn't it? And if Goofy Donner, that is the Shade Tree Fix-It man, had been thinking ahead of time, he would have put his wires in the wall before he put all the siding on. Well, now, there was a method in my madness, but it was madness. I was just going to mount surface boxes on here and you know, something like this, just have it on the surface, which I had done on the other side, but I after the fact thought, nah, I'm going to bury at least some of the wires in the wall. So that means I've got to cut this out. I've got to feed the wire down from up above, which I have the capability of doing. And so I'm cutting this out now. I started without you, but I'll finish it with you. Hold on to your hats. It's loud. I'm using a Dremel Multimax tool. It's oscillating saw. Does a nice job. I had originally brought my got to cut a little bit more into the corners. Originally brought my saber saw in here and thought I would do that, but this is much cleaner and can get into the corner better. There we are. Now the question is, looks like I got to shave this at the bottom a little bit more because I've got it kind of at an angle. Let me try my box first. Oh, that's fine. The box is going to go right in there. Maybe. Yep, it'll fit right in there just like that. Now, I've got to feed my wire down from the top. I've already drilled a hole at the top of the wall. I don't know if you can see it or not. Somewhere in that mess. Anyway, got to feed the wire down from there down to here. And we'll do that before we put the box in. Hold on to your hats. Okay now guys, I got the wires unhooked. I need your help taking down this beam. Hope you can hold one end for me while I knock the other end loose. I don't think it's going to take much knocking. That one's loose. Don't know if it'll come off. Got nails all in it. Okay, I need a pry bar. Get the other end. Yeah. Maybe I'll be smarter cutting it with a Sawzall. Let me try that. I'm getting more tools out. Hardly got enough room to walk around in here. That side's tight. This side's not. It came right off of it. Okay, coming out the door, going right past you. Probably see that I had to put a 1-inch piece of board over the end of my present ceiling because the rafters on the new section hang down about 3/4 of an inch more than the ones in the original ceiling. That's all right. We'll trim it off when we get the new ceiling pieces up. So there's that. Now I think I'm going to cut a piece of insulation for the ceiling and try putting one up. Hold on to your hat. Okay, here we go. First piece of ceiling up. You guys want to grab the other end? That's better. if I put my pilot nail in the right place. Sure helps if you don't miss the nail. Good thing it's only the Goofy Garage. I have to take the washers off of my nails. These are actually roofing nails. They're aluminum. So I already had these in stock. No sense in going out and buying new stuff. So I just got to take the washer off, don't you know? And then I can nail it up in place. And I use roofing nails because they get the big head. And the ceiling that I'm putting up is 1-inch thick rigid insulation. So it don't weigh much. As you can see, I wasn't struggling with the weight. Well, we have both main pieces of ceiling up, and I have one light up. It's just temporarily wired in down to my power strip. That's not where it's going to get plugged in at, but that will do the job. And yeah, if I turn off these lights over here, you can see how much light it gives over in there just with that one 4-foot light. And I'm going to add 3 more. I've got another one already, and I'm going to order a couple more to go out closer out this way. So we'll have good lighting all the way down over the drill presses. And if I have to put another one up, I will do that too. Oh, well, it's almost 8:30. I think it's time for this old man to go in. So thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, sharing, thumbs up, all them good things. I've got a little bit more wiring to do. Let me take you off the stand here, do some shaky cam work. I think I already showed you my new road sign. Speed limit 40 miles an hour. So both of my drill presses are on aluminum, and it protects my countertop, also makes it easier to clean. I have my wire run down into the wall there for that outlet. Just got to finish hooking that all up. I didn't have to use my wire snake. That was the word I couldn't think of in my last video. It was close enough, just coming down from just up in there. See it there? Just peeking down, coming down through there, down to that point. I was able to swing it around enough to catch it coming down through the hole. So yeah, that's going to be the setup for the Delta drill press. And then this one over here, I have a power strip down here that's going to ultimately be plugged in, probably coming across under the counter and coming over here and getting plugged into this power strip. I am going to extend this countertop out 32 inches more. My welder will slide right in underneath there with no interference. And I'm still going to put my vise right here on this corner, and it's already sitting on some sort of a road sign. So that will be going over on this countertop here. And I have a piece of 3/4 inch. I think it is steel plate that goes here in front of this toolbox for my small workbench area here. And I'm going to be rearranging this toolbox. I may have another one just like this set over here with all my drilling attachments in it. That's where we're at today. We're making progress one little step at a time. Till next time, this is George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, saying bye for now. Okay, one more parting shot. I got up 2 of the lights. Now let's turn off the regular lights and see how it looks. Yeah, pretty bright in there. It'll be a lot better with another row even on top of that. Thanks again. Bye now.